Now the next part of the build is pretty much, I guess, what you probably consider the frontal armor skirt thingy thing that makes the GN-X kits a little bit more unique. And as you can see, there is a slight variation. Going with the GN-X, the original one, you take these guys, like so, you attach these two parts. I have to admit, I think when I was at the New York Anime Show last year, they showed off some really, I think somebody had the GN-X at the show painted in the, instead of, I think it was gray but this was all blue, royal, like a navy blue. It had a beautiful shine. I was impressed with it. Then I was saying to myself, well, I wonder if I can do it myself, like something like that. Alright, so let's see. So okay, going back to this, you put these two parts here. Take this too, put it there. I guess it's designed to move and conform with the kid during combat and movement. Maybe I should read up on what this is supposed to do. I mean, does it come with extra fuel tanks? Is a shield enhancer, energy enhancer? Who knows? But it's done. So this is from the GN-X, but from the ALOS type, I guess maybe the technology gets better in the series, in which case it doesn't require these two long ones. So all you get is these two little ones. Like that. And then put it here, like so. Actually, let me reverse it so that way we don't see the scars. There we go. That should be fine. And there it is. It's complete. Simple. Let's move on to the next part. Now, let us now move on to the next part, which is the legs of the GN-X and GN-X3 ALOS type. We'll begin with the GN-X. And then first up, I need to get mine, the associate polycaps for this kit. This little guy right here, which is for the actual foot. Actually, you know what? No, I should have done this one at a time and not take them all out in one shot. Yeah, that's it. That's the, I think, the correct one. And this one will go. This one's for this. This is the actual joint for the leg, but the hip joint connected to the waist joint. Alright. Next up is this guy. I take him. By the way, this joint here goes in, has its own way of protruding itself, letting you know which one goes to where. So this joint pointing in this direction is actually the right foot, excuse me, the left foot, and then of course vice versa will be the right foot. And then all you need to do is connect it from here, and then take this foot and put that there. Come on, put that there. Am I doing something wrong here? There we go. Much better. Stupid truck. There is one thing that I should cover quickly because it's going to bother me later on, is this. These are the only decals that you're going to put on for this kit on the GN-X. So it'll look like that. Alright, next part is this guy here. This one actually reflects the legs, the thigh. But before you put that on, this is the tricky part, which I had to read it clearly. This guy here, and I think I better zoom in so you guys can see. So this guy here, you put it on, and you take this one, which is conformed to that plastic, and fall under this, like that. And then finally, take this guy, make sure that the flat part is facing up, and then you close it to seal the deal. Try to move it about a bit here and there so that way it's nice and even. Now, here you put on the remaining white armor. And if you guys think that there are decals for this, no, there is no decals. I think you got to put this one on first and then slide this like that. Then you have the rear one that goes here. The last remaining parts for this is you put the this peg, this big one, down here, which supports the foot. Close up these two pieces, which is fairly simple. You have a armored foot guard here, which I've been dreading armored foot guards for a long time because I've noticed lately the quality hasn't been good. But I kind of enjoyed this one because not only it's nice and sturdy, but it also acts as a clamp to hold on this part. And then finally, in this position, you slide this guy up like that. You put him here, and then you put this guy here like that. And by the way, I didn't realize that there is also another decal here, and I gotta dig it up. Hold on a second. It's this guy. Put that right there. There it goes. So this leg is done for the GN-X. Now, you would think this will be the same for this. In reality it is, with a slight modification. So, let me show you. And I'm going to do this, I'm not going to peel off all the parts, I'm just going to do one at a time, just to make sure I'm in sync here. So, we need I, which is that. And this one has to be in reverse. As a matter of fact, I'll show you. You see how it is in this position? I don't know if you can see it clearly, where it curves up to the top and then flattens in the bottom. But this one's not a curve, it's kind of like a reverse hexagon. It's supposed to match this. And then you gotta push it in really tough. There you go. And then we put it back on the foot like this. I gotta remember the orientation here. Oh yeah, that one goes this way. Be very careful because you could do this in reverse and then you'll have two left feet or two right feet, depending on your point of view. And you know what? Oh yeah, there you go. It's correct. Alright, so that's done. Next up is these. And I will need number N, letter N and F. F as in Frank. Slide him here. Put this cover over it as instructed. There she goes. Then here. Down here. You're not going to have any trouble with these armors. These armors actually puts on and come out pretty well. So, and plus it clamps this part down so it stays nice and sturdy. You don't have to worry about it popping out in the future. Okay, we'll need that, and we'll need this. There we go. I should have filed that down a bit. On a side note, I've been getting a lot of requests from people asking me what tools I should be using, or what tools they should be using to make Gundam kits, or any type of kits. We'll discuss that in a later video. I will make a tools of the trade for Gundam kits, for Gundam model making. So stay tuned for that, okay? Alright, so this one goes up here. This one goes like that. And then finally this. Ah, really, after saying that it's not going to pop out, it popped out. Yes. Made me look like a liar. I think that's fine. Alright, so you think this is now, it looks like it's done. In reality, it isn't. There's one thing you need to do. Decals. And it requires decals. So, I broke one! Oh no! Me being an ass. Alright, let's see if I can recover it. No! Alright. Let's see what we can do to get away with it. So we put this here. Shit. Some of you might be saying, just paint it. Christ and the pony. There we go. Alright, so we'll fold it here. Shit. Alright. Don't you hate one of these? Alright, next one. Get this guy and slowly peel. Put that on here in the back. And then finally this guy. We'll go here in the top. And align it with this peg here, and then bring it down. Yeah, and that's it. Clearly, if you guys were going to paint this, which I'm not, these three parts has to be painted the color that you guys want. Therefore, the legs of both kits are done. Let's move on to the next part.